Hello citizens of the planet, welcome back to Monday Musings with Larry Lelli. And this week, at a gig that I was playing, after the show was over and I was walking out of the venue, I rode in an elevator with a few of the patrons, a few of the audience members, a group of women, and one of them asked me, they were commenting on the night's performance and saying how much they loved it, just a little small talk or whatever. And then one of them asked me, boy, you must get bored with doing all these, gigs like this all the time. And I said, bored? What gives you the idea that I would ever be bored? I love making music, and I get to make different music all the time with wonderful different musicians. I never know what I'm going to play when I'm playing concerts until, a day before or so, and when we have the rehearsal and run through all the music in one rehearsal, and then we go and put on a concert for all of you people to come and enjoy. It's anything but boring. It's challenging and exciting and always fresh, and I genuinely love what I get to do every day. And she was so kind of surprised by that. And then the elevator arrived on, to our destination, and we all got off and went our separate ways, and that was the end of that conversation. But I so wished I could have had more of that conversation with her to ask her why she would ever think, making music is boring. And so, I went on to think about that on my own, as I am wont to do from time to time, and came up with all these different ideas. I don't really know why it was, because I didn't get to have that conversation with her, but I thought maybe just because that's what her world is like she thinks that when you just go to work every day, that it's boring, that you would rather be anywhere else except work. Or maybe it's because she just wasn't educated really enough in the arts, which is happening because more and more schools, systems across the country are pulling arts out of the school system, out of the curriculum, because some local governments feel that the arts is not important, and it's much more important, to have a big football team and fancy new shoulder pads for everybody. I don't know what it is. I'm just talking crap right now, but I do know that a few schools that I have seen and been a part of tended to spend more money on their sporting programs than they did on the arts programs. And of course, I'm against that. I think there should be spending on all the programs. I think sports are important. I think the arts are super important. And study after study show that... Anyway, I shouldn't even be talking about this. Because it's not even where I started with this whole musing today. But anyway, I'm sorry I digressed there. The thing is, for all of you music fans out there, our job is not boring. Making music for you all is not boring. We love it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it, because it's way too difficult of a business and an industry to survive in, and to stay gainfully employed to do it, unless you just love it so much that you have to do it. So, I don't know. What is my point? Do I even have a point? Probably not. I better shut up. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week.